Hi there. We're going to take a look at extending a song in Premiere. What I'm about to show you will also work if you're wanting to shorten a song. So, if your song's too long, it'll be slightly different, but the things we're going to learn here are going to help you to do that. So, over here, I've got an edit where I've got the song. That's the whole song. I can't pull it out any further, but the edit carries on a bit further along. Well, the first thing that we're going to get sorted, and it's pretty easy, is, well, we want the song to begin at the beginning of the video, right? Because the song has an intro, and we want this end bit of the song over here to be right at the end. So we're going to cut the song up and move the end down. So what can help and can take a bit of time is to find a kind of a break in the song. So you can usually see it in the waveform. You can see here, what I've done is I've expanded this track. So often it'll look really small like this, and you're not really going to be able to see anything. So I just go in, put my mouse, not in this area, but just over here, and I click and drag, and I make it nice and big. And I also use the plus and minus keys to zoom in. So I can see here something happens in the song. Let's give it a listen. Yeah, it's kind of breaking the song. So I'm going to go and get the razor blade tool, shortcut is C, and I'm going to cut it on this break. Let me zoom in a bit more. Maybe around about here. Okay, cool. Back to the selection tool. I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to move this bit just to the end. So we've got the beginning and the end sorted. It's this middle bit that we need to kind of sort out. So I'm going to duplicate a middle of the song. Now, obviously, all songs are different. Take a look at the waveform again. So if I zoom in, it's a bit compact at the moment. And just kind of look for breaks in the song. And a lot of this song really is kind of, well, all pretty even. So it's quite repetitive. But I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to cut it on one of these breaks over here, just in between a beat. Like that. Okay. So now I've got this piece. And I'm going to duplicate it. So there's a few ways of making copies of things, but definitely the easiest way is to hold down the Alt key and just drag something. That's going to make a copy, and that can line up here. Now I've still got a bit of a gap, so I'm going to have to duplicate another piece. Maybe if I just pull this out. There we go. So this bit here, that's going to sound fine because we just made a cut, but what we need to focus on are the two new joints over here and over here, because these are probably going to sound pretty bad. Occasionally you get really, really lucky, but usually it's going to sound pretty bad. Let's give it a listen. Okay, it's not too bad. I cut it on the beat. Just doesn't quite sound right. Let me just listen to that again. Okay, not that great. So there's a few different ways that you can mess around with this. One thing that can be a problem is obviously going into the next beat. So something I like to do is to go to the effects panel, and I go to audio transitions, and there's a transition called constant power, and this is just going to blend the two edges in a little bit. So that's going to soften it a bit. So I'm going to drag and drop that onto there. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Let's give it a listen. Okay. It's kind of a bit softer, but it's still not that great. So the next step is to just start trying out, different cuts. And we're going to use a new tool. So we're in the selection tool, but I'm going to go down here to the ripple tool. But I'm going to click and hold down the mouse button, the left mouse button. And that gives me access to other tools. And I'm going to choose the rolling edit tool. And this one's really cool, and it'll work with the transition. So what I do is I take the tool and I put it exactly over the cut point. So not to the left or right, but exactly over. And I can click and drag, and that moves where the cut happens. So you just keep doing that until you find, it works. Let's try. Okay, not too bad. Let's move it somewhere else. Oh, okay. Bit further. So you just keep doing this. And eventually you'll find a spot that kind of really works well. Let's try one more. Okay, that's bad. Let's listen to this. Okay. It's not too bad. I probably wouldn't leave it there, but for now we'll just leave that. This isn't quite long enough, so I'll just pull this out a little bit. And then we just do the same thing on the other one. So drag and drop the transition on. You can go in and make the transition a bit shorter. I wouldn't make it longer because then you're going to be hearing this song, two pieces of the song at the same time, and that sounds a bit weird. But you can always shorten it a little bit. Wow, okay, that sounds good. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky. Other times you really got to spend ages kind of trying to move stuff around. The worst case scenario is you have to make another little cut. If it's just music playing, then you really have to put a lot of time and effort into this because people will notice. If the music is at a very low level and there's other people, you know, there's voiceover or people speaking, and the music's just really background, then you might notice it, but a vast majority of your viewers, pretty much everyone, will not notice if there's a slightly awkward cut. So this is also dependent on what you're mixing it with. But that's it. That's kind of basics of it. Hopefully you found that useful. And yeah, bye.